To accelerate the creation of a clean energy economy, we will double our capacity to generate alternative sources of energy like wind, solar, and biofuels over the next 3 years. Two pillars of this new foundation are clean energy and healthcare. It's a plan that will finally reduce our dangerous dependence on foreign oil and cap the carbon pollution that threatens our health and our climate. Most important, it's a plan that will trigger the creation of millions of new jobs for Americans who will produce the wind turbines and solar panels and develop the alternative fuels to power the future. The energy bill that passed the House will finally create a set of incentives that will spark a clean energy transformation in our economy. It will spur the development of low-carbon sources of energy, everything from wind, solar, and geothermal power to safer nuclear energy and cleaner coal. And most importantly, it will make possible the creation of millions of new jobs. Make no mistake, this is a jobs bill. We're already seeing why this is true in the clean energy investments we're making through the Recovery Act. In California, 3,000 people will be employed to build a new solar plant that in turn will create 1,000 permanent jobs. In Michigan, investment in wind turbines and wind technology is expected to create over 2,600 jobs. In Florida, 3 new solar projects are expected to employ 1,400 people. The list goes on, but the point is this. This legislation will finally make clean energy the profitable kind of energy. And above all, it will protect consumers from the costs of this transition, so that in a decade, the price to the average American will be just about a postage stamp a day. And in areas like clean energy, we're creating the jobs of the future, jobs that pay well and can't be outsourced. In fact, just this week, I traveled to Arcadia, Florida, to announce the largest set of clean energy projects through the Recovery Act so far. 100 grants for businesses, utilities, manufacturers, cities, and other partners across the country. And we must also pursue domestic sources of oil and gas. Because it represents 30% of our oil production, the Gulf of Mexico can play an important part in securing our energy future. In fact, today I'm announcing that the Department of Energy is awarding nearly $2 billion in conditional commitments to 2 solar companies. The first is Abengoa Solar, a company that has agreed to build one of the largest solar plants in the world right here in the United States. The second company is Abound Solar Manufacturing. These are just 2 of the many clean energy investments in the Recovery Act. Already I've seen the payoff from these investments. We're also investing in a homegrown clean energy industry because I don't want to see new solar panels and wind turbines and electric cars manufactured in some other country. I want to see them made in America by American workers. Even though America uses 25% of the world's oil, we currently have only about 2% of the world's oil reserves. There is perhaps no industry with more potential to create jobs now and growth in the coming years than clean energy. Your paycheck isn't getting bigger, while the cost of everything from college for your kids to gas for your car keeps going up. The truth is, there is no silver bullet that can bring down gas prices right away. The only way we can avoid being held hostage to the ups and downs of oil prices is if we reduce our dependence on oil. That means investing in clean, alternative sources of energy, like advanced biofuels and natural gas. Just like they did last year, gas prices are starting to climb. And high gas prices are like a tax straight out of their paychecks. And since it's an election year, they're already dusting off their same 3-point plan for $2 gas. I'll save you the suspense. Step 1, according to them, is drill. Step 2 is drill. And step 3 is to keep drilling. Understand, this was not our program per se.